Good evening. Welcome to the weekly weather discussion by India Meteorological Department. I am Monica Sharma, Scientist D from Cyclone Warning Division. So let us see the main synoptic systems during the last week. There was a severe cyclonic storm Mandus over the Bay of Bengal during 6th to 10th December. And this cyclonic storm developed from a cyclonic circulation that emerged over South Andaman Sea on 4th of December. It became a low pressure area over South Andaman Sea on 5th of December, and it moved west northwestwards and concentrated into a depression in the evening of 6th of December over southeast Bay of Bengal. Continuing to move west northwestwards, it concentrated into a cyclonic storm Mandus over southwest Bay of Bengal in the midnight of 7th of December, and further into severe cyclonic storm over southwest Bay of Bengal in the evening of 8th of December. Thereafter, it encountered unfavorable conditions. There was high vertical wind shear, cold sea conditions, and interactions from the land, and as a result, it weakened into a cyclonic storm in the morning of 9th of December, and it crossed North Tamil Nadu coast with a wind speed of 65 to 75 kmph, gusting to 85 kmph during the midnight of 9th of December. After landfall, it gradually recurved west southwestwards and weakened into a deep depression in the morning of 10th of December and into a depression around noon of 10th of December. And thereafter, its remnant continued to move southwestwards and emerged into Southeast Arabian Sea. Let us see the forecast performance of India Meteorological Department in predicting the severe cyclonic storm Mandus. If you see the figure on the top, the track forecast errors for all lead periods were exceptionally less than the long period average errors. If you see the intensity forecast errors, there was zero error in intensity forecast for 72 hours lead period, and for other lead period also the operational land intensity forecast errors were less than the long period average. Similarly, if you see the landfall point forecast errors and landfall time forecast errors for all lead periods, these errors were less as compared to the long period average errors. Let us see the realized weather in association with cyclone Mandus. This cyclone caused heavy to very heavy rainfall over Andaman and Nicobar Islands on 5th and 6th of December, and over North Tamil Nadu, Rayalaseema, and South Coastal Andhra Pradesh. This system caused heavy to very heavy rainfall on 8th of December, isolated heavy to very heavy rainfall at few places, and isolated extremely heavy rainfall on 9th of December, and isolated heavy to very heavy rainfall on 10th of December. This system also caused heavy rainfall over south interior Karnataka and Kerala on 10th of December. Regarding the realized wind, at the time of landfall, maximum sustained wind speed of 65 to 75 kmph, gusting to 85 kmph was observed. And this is you see the figure on the right. This figure shows the estimated wind distribution in association with severe cyclonic storm Mandus during 6th to 10th December. And if you see the observations from Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, Chennai reported about 70 kmph winds in gustiness, and a buoy, meteorological buoy over the Chennai coast reported gustiness in winds of the order of 84 kmph. So the intensity was well predicted with sufficient lead period. If you see the realized storm surge, as predicted, the surge was about 0.5 meters above the astronomical tide around the landfall time. IMD has prepared a detailed report in association with severe cyclonic storm Mandus, and this report is available on the RSMC website. Let us see the current synoptic systems. Recently we have two systems over the North Indian Ocean. One is the low pressure area over the southeast Bay of Bengal, and another one is a deep depression over the southeast Arabian Sea. This is the figure on the top. It shows the observed and the focused track of the deep depression over the east central Arabian Sea. And you can see that the deep depression is likely to maintain its intensity till 16th early hours, and thereafter it will weaken gradually. It is expected to move westwards, and thereafter it is likely to recur west southwestwards. The figure on the extreme left below, this shows the wind distribution around the deep depression over Arabian Sea, and we are expecting winds of the order of 52 to 61 kmph around the system, and sea condition will be very rough, and we have advised fishermen to avoid venturing into these areas. Let us see the wind warnings associated with the deep depression over the Arabian Sea. We are expecting winds of the order of 45 to 55 kmph, gusting to 65 till 15th evening over southeast Arabian Sea, and winds will decrease thereafter. Over the east central Arabian Sea, we are expecting 55 to 65 kmph winds around the system center, and these winds are likely to decrease, becoming 45 to 55, gusting to 65 by 16th morning, and 35 to 45, gusting to 55 by 17th morning. Over the west central Arabian Sea, we are expecting 35 to 45 kmph winds, and these winds will gradually increase, becoming 45 to 55, gusting to 65 by 15th of December evening, and decrease thereafter, becoming 35 to 45, gusting to 55. Over the southwest Arabian Sea, we are expecting 35 to 45 kmph winds, and these winds will gradually increase, becoming 45 to 55 kmph during 16th morning to 17th December morning. Accordingly, fishermen are advised not to venture into Southeast Arabian Sea till 16th of December morning, into East Central Arabian Sea till 17th of morning, and into West Central and Southwest Arabian Sea till 17th December morning. There is a low pressure area over Southeast Bay of Bengal and adjoining East Equatorial Indian Ocean. This low pressure area is likely to move gradually westwards and become a well marked low pressure area by 16th morning. Thereafter, it is likely to move westwards and maintain its intensity till morning of 17th and weaken thereafter. In association with this system, we are expecting light to moderate rainfall at many places, with heavy rainfall at isolated places over Andaman and Nicobar Islands on 15th and 16th December. Wind warnings associated with the low pressure area over Bay of Bengal. We are expecting 35 to 45 kmph winds gusting to 55 kmph over South Andaman Sea on 15th December, over Southeast Bay of Bengal till 16th December, over Southwest Bay of Bengal on 16th and 17th. In association with this system, we are expecting rough sea conditions over South Andaman Sea on 15th of December, over Southeast Bay of Bengal till 16th of December, over Southwest Bay of Bengal on 16th and 17th December. Accordingly, fishermen have been advised not to venture into South Andaman Sea on 15th, into Southeast Bay of Bengal till 16th, and into Southwest Bay of Bengal on 16th and 17th. Regarding the minimum temperature forecast, we are expecting cold wave conditions at isolated pockets over Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, North Rajasthan during 16th to 18th. There is no significant weather expected over the country except the cold wave conditions over northwest and central India, and isolated heavy rain over Andaman and Nicobar Islands on 15th and 16th, and over extreme South Peninsula on 19th. There is also an expected fall of temperature by 2 to 3 degrees Celsius in minimum temperatures over East India during next 2 days. Regarding the cyclogenesis forecast, during the week 16th to 22nd, we have already a deep depression over the East Central Arabian Sea and a low pressure area over the Southeast Bay of Bengal. And the deep depression over the East Central Arabian Sea is likely to move westwards and maintain its intensity till 16th morning and weaken gradually thereafter over the sea. The low pressure area over the Southeast Bay of Bengal is likely to move gradually westwards till 17th morning and weaken thereafter. No significant intensification of this system is expected. We are also expecting another cyclonic circulation to develop over South Andaman Sea during the week starting from 23rd December to 29th, and it is likely to move west northwestwards without any significant intensification. Regarding the rainfall anomaly, we are expecting positive rainfall anomalies during week 1, that is 16 to 22nd December. That is, we are expecting normal to above normal rainfall over Andaman and Nicobar Islands and over South Peninsular region during week 1. Similarly, during week 2 also, we are expecting normal to above normal rainfall over Andaman Nicobar Islands and South Peninsular region. Regarding the minimum departure from normal in case of minimum temperatures, we are expecting normal to above normal minimum temperature over the west central and north peninsular India and northeast India, these orange colored zones, and below normal minimum temperature is expected over remaining parts with possibility of isolated cold wave conditions over northwest and east central India during week 1. During week 2, we are expecting below normal minimum temperature over northwest and central India and east India with possible cold wave conditions at some places. Regarding the maximum temperature departure from normal, during week 1, you see these orange colored zones, we are expecting normal to above normal maximum temperatures over northwest and east central India and some parts of northeast India, and we are expecting below normal temperatures over remaining parts of the country. During week 2, we are expecting normal to above normal maximum temperature over some parts of northwest India and east central India and some parts of south peninsular India. Below normal over remaining parts of the country with possibility of cold day conditions over some parts of Madhya Pradesh and adjoining areas. So thank you. With that, we request you to please download various mobile apps launched by India Meteorological Department for updates and warnings on weather. Uh, we have Mosam app for location specific forecast and warning. We have Damini app for lightning alert and Meghdut app for agro advisory services. And you can also follow us on various websites of IMD like mosam.imd.gov.in, and for cyclones we have a specific website rsmcnewdelhi.imd.gov.in. You can also follow the updates by IMD on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, etc. With that, thank you. Namaskar.